On Friday morning, a powerful 6.5 magnitude earthquake jolted large parts of southern and central Mexico, sending shockwaves through the nation's capital and shaking communities along the Pacific coast. What began as a quiet early morning quickly turned into moments of fear, confusion, and loss for thousands of people.
No mames, amor. No mames. Se está cayendo el puto, mira. Ya me paniqué.
According to the US Geological Survey, the earthquake struck shortly before 8 a.m. local time. Its epicenter was located near the Pacific coast, close to Acapulco, a major tourist destination known for its beaches and bustling resorts. The tremor was strong enough to be felt more than 400 kilometers away in Mexico City, disrupting a holiday weekend and triggering widespread evacuations. As seismic alarms blared across the capital, residents rushed into the streets, many still in pajamas, seeking safety in open areas. For a city that has lived through some of the most devastating earthquakes in modern history, the sound of those alarms instantly brought back painful memories.
No mames, amor. No mames. Se está cayendo el puto, mira.
Tragically, the quake claimed at least 2 lives. In Mexico City, a 60-year-old man died after falling while evacuating from his second-floor apartment, local authorities confirmed. 12 other people were injured in the capital, according to Mayor Clara Brugada, though officials emphasized that there were no reports of major structural damage in the city itself.
No, saca. No.
Vamos, vete, güey. Vamos. Vete.
Even Mexico's highest levels of government were affected. President Claudia Sheinbaum was forced to evacuate the National Palace while holding her regular morning press conference. She later stated that initial assessments showed no widespread damage nationwide, but acknowledged that some communities near the epicenter were hit hard. One of those communities was San Marcos, a small town in the state of Guerrero, located just 14 kilometers from the epicenter, according to Mexico's National Seismological Service. There, the destruction was unmistakable. Guerrero Governor Evelyn Salgado confirmed that a woman in her 50s lost her life when her home collapsed during the quake. Local officials reported that around 50 houses were destroyed and many more were left standing, but severely damaged. Cracks ran through nearly every home. Walls partially collapsed, and residents were left surveying what remained of their belongings.
Estuvo violento, ¿eh? ¿Cómo se movió?
Standing in front of his fractured home, San Marcos resident Rogelio Moreno described the town as badly affected, devastated. For many families, the earthquake didn't just damage buildings, it shattered a sense of security. In Mexico City, the emotional impact was just as intense, even if the physical damage was limited. Karen Gomez, a 47-year-old office worker living on the 13th floor of an apartment building, said she was jolted awake by emergency sirens. "I woke up in terror," she recalled. "My cell phone alert said it was a powerful earthquake." Norma Ortega, a 57-year-old kindergarten director living on the 10th floor, said she could feel her entire building sway, and in Acapulco, tourists were caught off guard. Ricardo, visiting from the central state of Morelos, fled his hotel shirtless as alarms echoed through the resort city. Mexico's vulnerability to earthquakes is no accident. The country sits at the intersection of 5 tectonic plates, making it one of the most seismically active regions in the world. Earthquakes along the Pacific coast, particularly off Guerrero, are common, and their effects often ripple far inland. Mexico City faces an additional risk. Much of its historic center is built on soft, muddy soil from what was once a vast lake bed. This ground amplifies seismic waves, making even distant earthquakes feel stronger and more dangerous. The nation's collective memory still carries the scars of past disasters. On September 19, 1985, an 8.1-magnitude earthquake devastated Mexico City, killing nearly 13,000 people. Then, hauntingly, another powerful quake struck on the same date in 2017, claiming 369 lives.
A la verga, sí está temblando fuertísimo. Nosotros ya estamos abajo, o sea, todavía la percepción de un edificio continúa.
In response to those tragedies, Mexico has invested heavily in early warning systems. Smartphone alerts and loudspeakers mounted on lampposts now provide residents with precious seconds to react, seconds that can mean the difference between life and death. Friday's earthquake was another reminder of the country's constant seismic reality. As aftershocks continue to be monitored and damage assessments move forward, attention now turns to recovery, especially in hard-hit towns like San Marcos. For now, authorities urge residents to remain cautious, check buildings for structural damage, and follow official guidance. And as Mexico once again confronts the forces beneath its soil, the focus remains on resilience, preparedness, and supporting those who have lost the most.